Reacting to your AFL Hot Takes Part 2. The Crows are going to win the flag in the next 5 years. I actually don't think this is going to happen. I think they have a really good list, but the young talent, just for me, the core, the sort of tall forward, good mids, tall defender, ruck, it's not as good as people think. Melbourne out of the 8. You know what? I put them 8th place with the potential slipping out. Now that the Oliver issue has continued to get worse and worse, I could see this happening. I agree with that. Slightly agree. Barry Hall, top 20 of all time, top 20 punches of all time, but not a player. Oscar Allen will win the Coleman. If he wasn't playing for such a bad team, yes, I think Mitchell Lewis and Nikolaki are more primed, as is Charlie Curnow, but he'll be getting up and around there, but unfortunately, he won't have the sort of ball movement that'll suit him as a forward, and the delivery won't be good enough. Sam Draper is overrated and is a bottom 3 starting ruck. Completely disagree. Top 5 ruck in my eyes. Aaron Naughton would be so dominant if he was a key defender. Absolutely not. He's so overrated. He's an overrated forward, overrated defender. He's an overrated player. Collingwood aren't making the 8 this year. I completely disagree, but the reason they won the flag in 2023 was because they played most of their games at the G. Gold Coast will make the finals. I slightly disagree with this. People have been overhyping Gold Coast way too much this season. Fucking relax. A new coach with a new game style is going to take a lot of time to embed into the players. Here we go. Max King to have a breakout season and get top 3 in the Coleman. Absolutely not, because of the injuries. It's just unfortunate. Him and Ben King could be the top 2 forwards in the comp by now, but injuries for both of them are fucking them up. Like I said, I think before in this, Mitchell Lewis, Nikolaki, and Charlie Curnow will be more primed in the sort of Coleman race. And unfortunately for Max King, it's just the body that's stopping him. Melbourne go all the way even after all the preseason drama. Now, the thing with Melbourne is I either think they slip out of the 8 or finish like low 8th place or something like that, or they win the flag. I don't think there's an in-between. I don't see a world where Melbourne finish, 3rd to 6th, make a prelim. I honestly think they either win the flag, because sometimes with teams like this, the issues off-field, it can sort of bring a group together, sort of. It can make a group closer and the culture becomes better. Or what I think is going to happen is Melbourne capitulate. Dusty comes top 3 Brownlow 2024. Watch out, because Richmond are going to be shit. And Dustin Martin's that one good player. He should have made All-Australian last year. And he's aging like fine wine. I could see a little Travis Boak revival going on here. Zach Butters is overrated. I agree with this. I think Zach Butters is nowhere near the player of Connor Rozee. And I think in 2 years' time, Zach Butters will be worse than Connor Rozee and Jason Horne-Francis conclusively in the competition. I don't think he's an amazing player. I think he's just very sort of short, fast, good tackler. Does he hurt you by foot? I'm not so sure. Collingwood won't make top 4. I do see a world where Collingwood don't make the top 4 purely on the basis that they aren't as hungry as last year, but with the young list, that should keep them in good stead. Prime Dusty over Prime Fife and Prime Danger. I 100% agree with this. This is not a hot take. This is common knowledge. 2017 Dustin Martin trumps any other player in the competition in the AFL, in the VFL of all time, apart from 2014 Gary Ablett. Research the 2014 Gary Ablett season, watch the clips, and you will think to yourself, fuck me, if he did not get injured, he would have got 40 Brownlow votes. That is part 2 of reacting and judging your AFL hot takes. In the comments down below, give me your AFL hot takes, and I'm going to be judging them.